Story of how my boyfriend lost my mother's ashes. Okay. Hey, that's so cool. Hey, I've been watching the podcast since you began and it was my number one on Spotify rap this week. Woo, thank you so much. I've always thought about sending in this story but never had the balls to. It's quite long but worth it. My mother died just before Christmas and she always wanted to be cremated, and so she was. Sorry to hear that. It was completely unexpected and extremely hard for my whole family. My boyfriend was my rock and I'll never forget how caring he was during that time. So my boyfriend is a potter, and yes, I know it's strange lol. When he offered to hand make an urn, I was kind of skeptical, but I thought, what's the worst that could happen? We got the ashes back after 6 weeks, and so I immediately handed them over to him.
Famous last words.
Yeah. After weeks I started to wonder how long this would take and was kind of regretting it, to be honest. When I asked him about it, he got super defensive and started telling me to stop rushing him and art takes time, in quotes. I just kind of brushed it off and stopped thinking about it again. Anyways, after three months of me not asking him, we were out and I just mentioned him briefly in conversation. This time I saw a massive change in his face and my stomach immediately dropped. He was, no joke, literally sweating and his face went puffy. I thought he was having a stroke. Started saying how it started so well and how it was so beautiful, and I know how careless of a person he was, but I let him continue. He then told me that the day that I gave him the ashes that he immediately driven home. He said he started doing up a design for it and he had thought it all out. He then went to check again about how big the bag was and he couldn't fucking find them.
Oh.
By this time he was almost in tears telling me. He said he went out to the car and started literally ripping it apart and saying to his apartment. It turns out the ashes never made it to the apartment. They never even made it into the car. He had left them on top of the bleeding car apparently tying his shoelace. Oh, he put them on top of the car when he went to tie his shoelace. Oh, so that's the story of how my mother's ashes were spread around Ranelagh. Oh my God, side note, this was 6 months ago. We are still together, but it did take us a while to recover. I kind of get that. Another part of the story is my dad. I genuinely couldn't bear to tell him this and was thinking how he'd probably murder my boyfriend, and he put his ashes in the handmade urn. Lol. I put wood ash into the urn and plan on telling my dad on his deathbed. Let's hope my almost 77-year-old father doesn't listen to Outrage Archives. Anyways, tell me your thoughts about this. I'd be curious to see what you guys think about it.
Well, he definitely listens to us because that's kind of our age.
That's our target age group. So yeah. Oh my God, that is a crazy story.
Like, fair, I would not have told.
Some things are better left unsaid, and that's one thing I would not be telling my dad.
Bring that to the grave, literally.